In this video, we will understand the brute force line drawing algorithm and see its implementation with a C++ program, and will get in output the coordinates, all the coordinates required to plot the line, and we'll see the line as the output, how it is drawn. So now let us start by understanding what the brute force algorithm is. So if we are given the coordinates of start and end points of a line, we can easily plot the points using put pixel method. We need to find the points in between both the start and end points. So for that, we have this algorithm. Now it says we need to read the start and end point from the user as x1, y1 and x2, y2. Then we need to calculate delta x and delta y for calculating the slope. After we got the slope, we need the line constant for equation of line. So now as we know that y is equal to mx plus c, we can calculate c as y minus mx. Now as we have got the value of c, we will iterate from x1 to x2. In each iteration, we will increment the value of x by 1 and calculate the corresponding value of y using this same equation, y equal to mx plus c. This time x will be x plus 1. And the points we will get in every iteration will be of the form x comma mx plus 1 plus c, and we will plot these points. So now let us write the code for this algorithm and understand it better. And the void main method, we have cleared our screen. Now first step was to input the start and end coordinates from the user. So let's do that. Enter x1, okay. So for this we first need to define the variables x1, y1, x2 and y2. Okay, so now let's take the input from user. We'll copy them and we'll paste it. y1, x1, y1, then yeah. Okay, so we have taken the input x1, y1 and x2, y2. Next step was delta x and delta y. So let's initialize delta x as x2 minus x1, and now we need to calculate the slope, which is m as delta y by delta x. Now as these delta values are integer and our slope is of type float, we need to typecast it to type float. Then we need to calculate c. So we'll take integer c, which is equal to y2 minus m x2. Then we'll start with C out. We'll show the coordinates which we will be plotting. So a loop. So we need to iterate from x1 to x2, and we'll increment the value of x every time. Okay, So now as we need to first show all the coordinates, so let's print them out. Okay, so we only have x coordinate till now. We need a y coordinate also. So int y is equal to starting with the first point, that is y1. So now we'll see out in the format x, then comma y. Okay, we have printed out the first coordinate that is already entered by the user. Y is y, x is x1 and y is y1. Now x value will be incremented by the loop only. Now we need to make changes to only y. So we'll make y as m into x plus 1, y into mx plus c. Y is equal to m into x plus c, right? So now this shall give us all the coordinates, and we'll hold the screen. Okay. Now this has calculated our coordinates. Now we need to plot the coordinates. For this we'll use graphics in C++. So for that we need to take two integer variables. One is for graphics driver, which will be automatically initialized by this detect macro, and another one is graphics mode. Both of them will be initialized by detect only. Then we need to initiate the graph. So init graph, these two variables, and the address of our BGI folder. We have initiated the graph. Now in this graph, what we need to do, we have to plot these points. So we will get the points with this for loop. So again the same for loop will be there. So now just copy it and paste it here. Now we do not need to print out the points. We need to plot the points. And to plot the points, we use a method as put pixel. It takes arguments as the x coordinate, the y coordinate, and the color of the line what you want to be. Okay, so x and y are already being calculated by the loop only, and yes, we have plotted it. Now we need to hold the screen to see the output. And as we have initiated the graph, we need to also close the graph. So yeah, that's it. So this is our program. Let's just look at it once again. We have included the important header files, graphics.h, of course, to output the line, clear the screen, ask the user to input x1, y1 and x2, y2. Then we have calculated the value of slope, then the value of c, and now we need to find the points. So for that we had taken y coordinate, and we have find out the x coordinate by incrementing it every time and calculating y accordingly. Then for plotting graph, we have initialized graph method, init graph, and its graphics driver and graphics mode. Then we have used the method put pixel to output the line. So now let's see how this runs. Yes, we have already declared this int x here, so we need not declare it here again. We can use it directly. Well, now let's again see it in a proper way. Okay, so any coordinates of the choice. Okay, so the here is the list of the coordinates that we have got, And now if we'll press any key, we'll get the starting and ending whatever we have given. We have got the light. Thank you so much for watching this video.